Thank you for choosing the Kegel maintenance videos. Today, we will be replacing the brushes in your Bodine motor. To begin, we'll first want to remove our brush cap. You can do this using a flathead screwdriver or a 3/4 deep socket. With the cap removed, we will now see our brush and our spring clip. The main thing we want to focus on here is the orientation of the brush braid. This will aid in reinstallation. Notice the braid tucked down and centered in the slot. First, we will remove our spring clip. To do this, take a small flathead screwdriver and insert in between the spring and the clip. Gently press down and pry forward. And eject the spring. With the clip removed, we will now want to loosen the Phillips in the corner. Do not remove this screw. Once loosened, we will gently move our fork terminal away from the screw. You can also use a pair of needle nose pliers to aid in the removal. Remove the brush. With our first side removed, you will now want to repeat the same procedure on the other side. Once both brushes have been removed, taking either canned air or an air compressor, blow out both sides of the motor. Remember that both brushes must be removed before blowing the motor out. We will now reinsert our new brushes. Insert the brush and maneuver the fork terminal back in place. With the fork terminal back in place, go ahead and tighten the screw. Gently place your spring clip against the brush. We will now want to reference the beginning of the video in the brush orientation. Very important that the braid is tucked down and centered in the slot. If it is not like this, this could cause the motor to not run. Once the braid is correct, we will go ahead and lock in our clip. Same procedure between the spring and the clip. Gently press all the way down and hook back. Be sure the spring is dead center of the brush. A quick test to make sure that the spring is pushing down on the brush. Put your flathead screwdriver towards the brush, lift up, and let go. Once in place, we can reinstall our cap. Repeat this process on the other side. Before reinstallation, plug the motor in and test for operation, being sure to hold the motor steady. This is to assure that the brushes were seated properly and the motor is turning on correctly.